Welcome back. We've been away for a while, but now we're here again, and we're going to jump back onto F1 25 for Season 2. I hope you're all looking forward to it, because I very much am. Just checking all the levels. I think the mic can go up a little bit. Turn the game volume down a little bit, and then we should be good to go. I could probably squeeze this up just a touch on the old microphone. Yes, that should be good. Are we all ready? It's time to go racing. I'm just going to disable the preview and all of these so I don't get any stuttering. There we go. You could probably hear through me listening to the stream, just checking all the levels. Let's jump in and let's see what we have in store for Season 2. We're at Australia. Now, I've jumped into the session. I had to go and do some stuff, so the time ran down a little bit, so I ran back upstairs and paused it. But we should be good. We'll jump straight into it, I think. Let's see what happens. It's Season 2. Obviously, we had a pretty good Season 1. We didn't win the championship or anything like that, but I think we came 3rd or 4th in the championship as a team. And we got, I think, 1 or 2 wins, a couple of podiums, and then it was all sort of standard midfield stuff. Unfortunately, I made a plethora of basically HR issues, mistakes, sort of. We lost the driver that we wanted to keep. And accidentally replaced her with someone that we sort of had to buy to have a good driver. But we wanted to keep Callie Mayer and have Carlos Sainz on the team with us. We forgot to renew Callie's contract, because I thought it was a 2-year contract, but that's not how it works in this game. And then we ended up keeping Jarno Opmeer. Now, I love Jarno Opmeer to bits in real life, but he was absolutely useless for the entirety of the season. And so I wanted rid of him, and I wanted to keep Callie Mayer. So what the aim for this one, for this season, is to get Callie Mayer back in the car, maybe alongside Carlos Sainz, possibly replace Carlos Sainz with a different driver, maybe a young gun like Ollie Behrman or Isaac Hadjar, or maybe give an F2 driver a chance, and then that'll be set for Season 3. But I don't think it's going to happen right now. The other issue was that I left it far too late to redevelop the parts in order to keep them for this season. So we've actually gone into Season 2 with a far worse car than we started off with, which is not very good at all. So I think we're going to struggle quite a bit this season. We have Carlos Sainz, who's 90 rated, fantastic. I'm probably going to have to drive as Jarno Opmeer for the entirety of the season, because he's 60-something rated, and he just wasn't getting the job done last season, and we had a pretty good car somehow off the base last season. So let's jump in. Let's see what we can get done. So we're in practice. We'll do a few laps, and then I'll sort out all of the missions, sort of like acclimatization stuff, and then we'll go from there. Now, I did a couple laps and then realised I had a lot of stuff I needed to do before I could go live, so paused it. So we had a couple laps out on track. We've got a setup on the car, which should be alright. We've got 10 laps left on these hards, so I think what we're going to do is jump out on some soft tyres, see what's going on. Or maybe we use the mediums. We'll see what's going on with the softs. And then we'll probably skip the rest of the session and then go in for the second practice session and get all of those jobs done, all of those targets. And we'll do it that way, I think. So let's, without further ado, jump straight into a flying lap. Now, I have to apologise. It's been a good few weeks since we've done a Formula 1 stream. But I promise you I'm back. We'll have at least one stream every week. Obviously I'm a working man, so I can't do every single day in the middle of the day. So we'll do at least one F1 stream every week. There might be some other streams through the week. Let's turn this volume down, it's a little bit loud in my ear. But yeah, no, we're back on the game, guys, and we'll have consistent stuff. Obviously my long form videos from my real life racing will be going up. You can see there's a new series up called Drive 2C Vive, which is a play on words. Hopefully Netflix don't try and sue me for that, but that's on behalf of the team that or the club that I participate in racing with. That's the classic 2CV Racing Club. So if you missed any of that stuff, it's a fantastic video. Very short, it's not too long, it's about 8 or 9 minutes long. Go and have a watch of that, see if you can get inspired by the 2CV racing that we have. And then of course, the 24-hour video, which I've been working on for months now, should be up in the next week or two as well, followed by episode 2 of Drive 2C Vive, which will be a longer video. That'll be sort of between 15 and 25 minutes. Yeah, so if you're enjoying my content and you want to see more stuff, there's plenty of videos online that you can go ahead and watch if you're interested in motorsport in general. I do live streams as well on all sorts of stuff. F1, Seto Course has been a good one. We've done some online races with that. I even had a go at Flight Simulator. Now that went down like a lead balloon, so we might not do Flight Simulator again. I love flying. I've done quite a few, well, not quite a few lessons, a few lessons in flying, but Flight Simulator is not the one for me, I'm afraid. I think it's possibly down to a equipment situation on my behalf. I don't really have the equipment to enjoy it, or the overall knowledge of the game, so maybe that'll be something that we settle into. I've been playing a bit of Farming Simulator on the Xbox as well. That's a good crack. I enjoy that. Again, I don't really know enough about it yet to fully enjoy the game, but that's something I sort of jump on and have a crack at after work. A bit of an hour or two to chill and wind down before the missus asks me to do a load of jobs, which she hasn't recently actually, which is fantastic, but you never know. We seem to have a distinct amount or lack of power, so let's have a look and see. Let's use my ERS to put. Ah, right. So we're on lean mixture. That's why. Okay. Let's crack on and see what sort of lap time we can accomplish with these soft tyres. Obviously, I've had quite a bit of time out, so I'm a little bit rusty. But luckily, Australia is a very, very good track for me. I love it to bits. So we'll see what we can get done, shall we? Revving it out a little bit there. Turn it in on the throttle. Oh, a little bit of a twitch of the rear end there. A little bit late on the throttle. A little bit late on a turn-in. Front lock up there, but that felt good. Used a little bit too much deploy there. Oh, it's a corner cut. Not quite. Almost. Oh, a little bit late on turn-in. Oh no! Oh no, we got a load of wash there. What happened there? I was doing that pretty quickly with the hard tyres earlier. That was shocking, but we'll deal with it. Ah, it's just washing. So it's washing out on the exit. That's good to know. Maybe I can put a little bit more front wing on. Now that we know that. That apex by a mile. Down the back straight. It's a 19.7. That's not too bad. I think you'll find in qualifying I'll be doing 17s or 18s. But that's not too bad. I think we'll be quite happy with that. With heavy fuel. Turn in here. I'm locking up quite a bit at the moment because I'm just not Quite used to the brake bias again. I've done too much Assetto Corsa, I think, so getting used to the brake bias is going to be a difficult one. It says harvesting, but it's definitely not. Oh, that was nice. It's third gear here, Seb. Get on the throttle really early, as long as you've not got too much lock on. Lighting up the rear end is just a little bit too much. Go for another fast lap. Oh, I should have stayed in fifth. Should have stayed in fifth. Let me just have a quick looky ducky to make sure that all the streaming stuff is fine. Yeah, looks like we're all good. Everything's showing up. Even my double chin. Even I try to hide it with a pathetic excuse for a beard. Okay, it's not fifth gear. It's not fifth gear. It's definitely fourth. Oh, that was a good catch. Too much grass. Done a... Oh, I did a rustle.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Did a rustle. Oh dear. That's not good. I had this catch here. Oh no, it doesn't show it. I've already done the catch. Okay. Just throwing it far too hard into the corner. Trying to take too much of the inside, and then it just wasn't straight when I hit the curb, so the rear end just went, no, I'm not playing this game. Didn't like it. That was a corner cut. That was a corner cut. I cut both of them. What a plan. Very sensitive to the curbs, this car, which tells me the balance is not too good. Very sensitive to the curbs. Last year's car would swallow those curbs up. I think we're going to retire to the pit lane. Practice our pit laning. No, that was speeding. Try to practice our pit lane entry. Well, it's not happening today. No, sir. In the pits we go. I think all in all, I'm fairly confident with the track. The track's not the problem. The car is very unstable in the medium speed corners. It doesn't seem to have, as you see, Sainz comes in as well, and he's going to be absolutely furious that he's moved from a meh team of Williams, who actually had some good performance in 2024, in 25, sorry. some good performances, and he's moved to this team thinking, bloody hell, they've come out the box really hard, they can only go up. And all we've done, essentially, is go, yeah, no, we had a great car last season, but we forgot that we were running an F1 team, and didn't do any research in time, and fumbled the ball massively in terms of administration. And so, here's your shit box. Enjoy, Signs, enjoy. I don't think it's going to be very... Sorry, I'm going to clear my throat. I don't think he's going to be very happy at all. I wouldn't be. I mean, to be fair, I'd be very happy if I was in an F1 car of any sort, but... Yeah, so, what we'll do then, I think, is we'll skip to the end of this session. We'll see how our time holds up. Obviously, that was with a bit of... quite a bit of fuel in. I think we had about 25 kilos, I think, something like that. This is where I find out I was actually on low fuel. 20 kilos, okay, not too low, but still 10 laps of fuel. So if you take 9 of them out, you're on quali. Yeah, let's fast forward and see how our time holds up. And then jump into practice 2. We'll see what happens there. So Lando Norris already done a 19.1. That's fine. We haven't got a quick car this year, so I'm hoping that my track affinity with Australia helps us out in this opening race, because we're going to have to jump straight on the upgrades as soon as we possibly can. Let's pause the forwards and see where Carlos Sainz is. He's 11th at the moment on mediums, doing a 21.08, which is fine, I think, because I was doing 21.9s, I think, with the hard tyres on. That's all right. That's all right. I think we might be okay. Oh, look at that. Mark Webber. I forgot to look at, actually, the driver transfers. So, whilst we've got 2 minutes left, we may as well look at the driver transfers that have happened over this season. Let me just check that my audio is working here. Yeah. Anyway, we've got I'm just trying to find out if the audio is working on my shorts, because it doesn't seem to be working. No, it is working. That's fine. I think I just had it on mute. Right. So let's have a look and see who's in what, because I've just had a look. I've just glanced at this and seen some interesting moves. So Max Verstappen's running in his Red Bull as always, and Lando Norris stays in the McLaren. Jarno Opmeer stays with Podium Motorworks, even though he wasn't supposed to. There must have been some sort of situation with his contract, because he's still with us. George Russell has replaced Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari alongside Charles Leclerc. Isaac Hadjar is in the Williams by the looks of it. Yeah, Isaac Hadjar's in the Williams. Charles Leclerc, again, he's still in the Ferrari. Alex Albon in Williams. So Isaac Hadjar's replaced Sainz, who's moved to us. Oscar Piastri is still in the McLaren. Andrea Kimi Antonelli now probably leading as the number 1 driver for Mercedes. And Aiden Jackson, who we were trying to get in the first place last season, because I wanted to have that Connor Sport sort of lineup of Aiden Jackson and Callie Mayer. But we couldn't get either of them by the end of the season, so we lost out big time. So Aiden Jackson's gone to Mercedes, which is good for Aiden, good for him. Carlos Sainz is with us. Mark Webber has come back to drive for Aston Martin. Maybe it was a bit of a I want to drive all the green cars, because he was with Jaguar, wasn't he, in 2004? 2004? Yeah, he was with Jaguar. I think it was 2004. So he's just like, oh, green car.
Sadly,
car,
it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Thank you, Crofty. So Mark Webber's come back the ancient Mark Webber. He's in the Aston Martin. Yuki Tsunoda retains his Red Bull seat, which is interesting. Gabriel Bortoletto still in the Kick Sauber. Liam Lawson stays in the Racing Bulls. Pierre Gasly stays with Alpine. Lance Stroll, of course, still with Aston Martin. Oliver Behrman and Esteban Ocon stay with Haas. Franco Colapinto, despite his terrible performances, stays with Alpine. That Franco Colapinto is an interesting one because when he first did, I think he did like a race for Williams or two, and he was absolutely rapid. And then he gets a full-time drive and has been absolutely nowhere and consistently stacks it. I know he did stack it in the Williams Australia, but I think that was someone else's fault, I think. Nico Hulkenberg with the Kick Sauber. Zane Maloney gets a drive at the Cash App Racing Bulls. So that's pretty much... They're all your drivers. We're in the 19s. Only just, to be fair, it was a fairly good lap. There was a couple of lockups, but they were very, very minor. So, without further ado, we shall advance into the next practice session, get all of the targets accomplished, hopefully. If we can. And then we shall jump into... qualifying. Welcome back. The boss wanted me to pass this on for you. Hi Jarno. As we begin our campaign for this year's championship, I want to acknowledge the contributions you've already made over the past weeks and months. This is the moment we get to see the benefit of all that hard work. Your talent and dedication are invaluable to the team, and we're excited about the journey ahead. Let's build on last year's success and aim even higher together. Here's to a fantastic season from all of us. Best regards, Sebastian. That's me. I obviously am trying to pull some wool over someone's eyes because the car is so much worse this season because we forgot to do any... well, we tried to research and after the rule change came out, but we just didn't have the facilities to get all of our stuff re-researched essentially or redeveloped. So that's a shame. The car is terrible this year, guys. So we're going to be struggling to get out of Q1, I think. Q2s will be fantastic. But we're going to turn this around. Jan, I wanted to update you on the car setup for this race weekend. All the latest upgrades developed since the last race are on your car. This is the first race, you absolute imbecile. Whether it's strategic choice or balanced distribution, you're in a great position to make the most of these improvements. Let's aim for a strong performance. I mean, we can try. And the forecast is dry, dry. Lovely. Let's advance onwards to the next session. Get all of our targets and stuff sorted, and then any that we don't get done, we'll do a quick practice session. We'll do the quick practice session option and just get the AI to try and squeeze some more development points out of us. So, car setup. We've got our current car setup on. Let's see what they have. Race strategy, fuel management, and tyre management. Okay. It's recommending medium for all of these. Okay, right, let's jump straight in, do the race strategy target or session thing, and then we'll go from there. If you're enjoying the stream, jump in the chat, have a conversation with me. It livens things up massively. It gets more people involved. Right, let's go and see what we can do for this race management. Taking that one in third. Right, what do we need to do? Where's our targets? Tell me.
Okay, you've got race levels of fuel in the car. I want you to drive at representative pace, all right? No hot laps this time.
No hot laps. Got it. And I've immediately messed up. It's alright, it's got to be representative. I could make mistakes in the race. We have lost 5/10, which is not fun. Take it all back with the use of ERS. Yes. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep on pushing. Not too hard though, because it's Racer. You're gonna be representative race, aren't you? Okay, thank you, Mark. No push laps. Am I or am I not a racing driver? Short shifting through this last corner. The only corner on this track I genuinely hate is the final corner. It is horrible. What? Hold on. What do you mean target time failed? What on earth are you on about? I don't know why it said that. Maybe it was the last. Maybe it was the last corner. Right. I don't know what happened there. I've honestly haven't the foggiest. Haven't the foggiest. Right, let's not mess this up this time. That was terrible. Let's not do that in our... Go.
Okay, let's have some nice steady laps here, please. Just a managed pace, like you would in the race. That's what's going to give us the best data.
Manage the pace. Got it. Just careful pacing. So we're losing about 3/10 or 2/10 just at the last corner, which is interesting. Gotta sort that out. Carry a bit more speed into here. Early. Oh, I don't like the balance of this car. It's so sort of scatty, if that makes sense. It feels like you're constantly teetering. Only using the RS in 2 places. Try and carry more speed into here on the throttle earlier. So we've matched our soft time from the last session with mediums on race fuel. That's very good. That's very good information. And that was with minimal ERS usage. So we might be alright. Short shift up to 4. Don't let the rear go. Ooh, it's so sensitive. Down here. keep on pushing. I mean, we're not actually even pushing, which is fantastic. We're just cruising around, exactly how we would do in the race. That was a little bit deep. Had to sacrifice on the exit there. Let's get a nice turn. Oh, it didn't turn in. Sketchy. It's the last lap, so we can. Oh no, it's not the last lap. We've got 2 left. I thought it was the last lap. I was about to use all my ERS. Oh, little mistake there. Turned in a little bit too late. Missed that apex. It's okay. It was only by about 6 inches. We'll be all right. Not going to be able to use any more ERS on this lap. Oh, that was good. I like that. That was good as well. Tried to turn in twice, but now it's the last lap. That was nice. Almost, that was nice. Almost nice. We lost a lot of time there on the exit. It's a shame. No more ERS left, that's not good. No! All the RS.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
With a decent amount of fuel in and limited use of ERS. Come into the pits and do the next task, I think. I don't think there was a qualifying pace task, so we won't be doing that. Behrman's being weird. Thank you, Behrman. Out of the way you go. And let's actually... Oh, before I crash, let's turn the ERS off. Put the fuel back down. Check the tyres. Okay, so we're on. The tyres were still fairly fresh, like they'd still be fantastic in the race. But yeah, edging towards 30% on the left side. We could probably go lower on the pressures on the front right, just to gain a little bit more grip because they're not getting used so aggressively. So it's 17% on the front right. And we've still not got the braking for that the speed limit sorted yet. But oh well, if you're still watching, guys, jump in the chat. Let me know where you think I'm going to qualify. Let me know where you think the team's going to come this season. I think we came 3rd or 4th last season. This season could be different because the car It's terrible. Very sensitive. Not enjoying it at all. Thank you for the like. I saw that. I appreciate that very much. Two viewers and 2 likes. It's a record. 100% like to view record. Oh, it's great being a small YouTuber, isn't it? We try. Let me know what you think's good and bad about the stream. Let me know if all the levels are okay. Let me know what you're doing today. Are you not with your other half? Is Valentine's Day? Are we all aware of this? It is Valentine's Day. My missus is working at the moment, so I get to do whatever for the moment. But yeah, no. Let me know what you're up to. You're going for a meal out or anything this evening? If you haven't got anyone to share your Valentine's with, then just send your loved ones a message. I'm sure they'd love to hear from you. Right, so we haven't really got much left on these mediums. We got everything for that. Fantastic. Fuel management is 3 laps. Tyre management. Let's do tyre management. Because I'm always terrible at tyre management. I don't have 0 lap tyres, so we're going to have to do it with used tyres, which will make it all the more interesting. I'm sure it will. Tyre management section. Let's giggity get going. Nice and gentle on these. No wheel spin coming out of the corners. Let's see what we're like on our tyres. Gentle on the throttle. We don't need to set
because temperature's so important for your tyres. Cool down laps are now vital after a push lap so that we don't light up the rubber too much, not to mention recharging the battery.
I want to try and get that in the purple if we can, guys, while staying above the delta. Serrated curves are not helpful. In the purple we go.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Fantastic. Let's move on to the third and final task of practice, which is fuel management, which I'm a lot worse at. But there you go, all of the good, bad and perfect. Interesting. So they want me to be a little less aggressive on turn-in, which is fine, but the car is so unstable that I can't be any less aggressive. Like, I'm being as smooth as I can through the corners because I can't be more aggressive. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Either way, we did a 123.3. We really weren't pushing at all. We know what we can do. We know what we can do if it comes to needing. Let's toggle the graph. Yeah, if it comes to needing to save tyres. So, fuel management, drive 3 laps conserving fuel whilst maintaining a competitive overall lap. Maximise fuel savings by lifting off the throttle and coasting up to braking zones. Remember, your braking points will be later to compensate for the lower corner entry speed. Well managed fuel means you can start the race with less fuel. I am so bad at fuel management, it's not even funny. So we're gonna fail this, but we'll try our best. We'll try our best. it's so unnatural to lift and coast into corners. I'm used to low power stuff where if you lift and coast into corners, you just throw it away like lap time. So wouldn't be a very good F1 driver apparently. All they do is lift and coast, poor guys. Oh, I can't use any ERS either. Interesting. Short shifting just a little bit to try and save a bit of fuel. We're in the green at the moment, so that's not bad. Are we actually going to get our first purple on fuel management? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, no! I wasn't very good at lifting and coasting for that corner, let's be honest. I lifted when I was supposed to brake.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Yes, not bad. Not bad for a number 2 driver. I don't know why I'm going for my mouse as if I'm playing a desktop. Let's toggle the telemetry. Yeah, it looked like we were doing pretty well. You can't really save much fuel down the long straights. You can only short shift. That straightened the lines out a little bit. And the expected target, we were way above the expected target, so that's fantastic. 12% coasting. Race fuel load, 46.85 kilograms. Extra fuel required, minus 2.38 laps. Yeah, but I'm not going to drive like that for the whole... This is what I don't understand. I'm not going to drive like that for... like for the whole race. I'll only drive like that if I need to. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how F1 drivers do it, managing fucking lift and coast for so long. We managed to get 4 out of 5 on there. Stay within 2.0 meters, 2 meters of the racing line for an entire lap. It's quite hard when you're lifting and coasting because all of your points change, and in order to carry the so much speed, you sometimes take slightly different lines. But I mean, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with what we've accomplished here. We've done all of them. We're relatively quick on the timing charts. Just Max Verstappen ahead of us. He's on the softs as well. Obviously, we don't know about fuel loads, but I know for sure that we had at least 6 laps of fuel in on those medium tyres, and they were considerably worn. Let's be honest, considerably worn. So I'm quietly confident, just quietly. But what we'll do is we'll fast forward. And see how much we get beaten by, how many cars are going quicker. Mark Webber and Lance Stroll are up there. I know it's only practice for the first race, but they're up there. So, we'll see. Oscar Piastri getting close as well. He's on a 6 along with us. Charles Leclerc in a Ferrari. Alex Albon. I mean, they're all on softs, though. The closest person to us on mediums is Lando Norris in the McLaren. He's 7th with 120.7. Oh, Andrea Antonelli, he's just done a 20.4 on mediums. Max Verstappen just done a 19 dead, and then Oscar Piastri goes ahead and goes, oh, Razor. And Lando Norris follows suit with an 18.98. With no time left on the board. We're not going to go out and start trying to beat people. We've got one more practice session. This will be where we focus on our qualifying time. We'll probably do sort of 10 or 15 laps, which will be about 3 different runs. Just sorting out our qualifying pace and seeing what we can do, and then we're going to head straight into
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
So Carlos Sainz matching the Ferraris on the soft tyres, matching Aiden Jackson. It's just sort of Alex Albon on the mediums with the Williams in P7. So I think Williams might be one to look out for. They're looking fairly zippy, but we're looking all right. Yano on the mediums at 19.6, Carlos on the softs at 20.5. Zane Maloney doing all right there as well in the Visa Cash app. What looked like the Aston Martins being quick at the start quickly turned to them not being particularly quick, but it's only practice. You never really know what's going to happen. So we'll move on to practice 3. See what we can accomplish in practice 3. I do just want to change qualifying format to full. Yes, thank you. Sweet. Practice 3. We missed out a few on the tyre management and all that, to be honest. But let's just go to track, see what we can get done with our qualifying practice runs. Session info. So we're getting all of the R&D points. That's all good. We've got 2 sets of soft twos. Okay, so we might only be able to do 2 different runs. Let's do a heavy fuel quali run first, 10 laps. And see what comes of that, and then we might do a low fuel quali run. Just to get an idea of what we're capable of. Come qualifying. Not like those curves at all. That was slow. That was not a good turn in. Bad, very bad last corner. 18 to 19 dead. Let's do one cool down lap. Use the DRS to make sure that you're not putting undue stress on the rear tyres. Every little helps. Every little helps, for sure. Remember that lifting and coasting is the key way to charge your batteries. So actually doing slower laps can be far more useful than doing a fast lap to try and get a load of braking to generate your battery. So just load a little lift and coasts. Turn your S off so you're only charging. And you'll be all good come the end of the lap. Let's check our tyre wear is at 13. Our pressures and temperatures are still good. See, we haven't even done a full lap now, and we're almost on a full battery, so that's good. That's a full battery. Let's go again. One more flyer, see if we can beat that lap. It's going to be hard because we've got tyre wear now. Trying to keep it in 5th for this corner. Ah dear. It's a little bit quicker, but it would have been an invalid lap. Taking all that curb on the inside. We're a couple tenths down already. See if we can gain anything here. That's a little bit faster. Third instead of second. We matched it, that's all good. Right, that was some good qualifying runs, I think. We're on a 19 dead with 10 laps of fuel in the car, and then we matched it on used tyres with 7 laps in the car, or 7.3 in the car, because now we're at 6.3. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. We will fast forward the session, get it towards the end where the tyre's nice and grippy, and then do a low fuel run, and then we're good to go into qualifying. I think we should be alright knowing what we can do. And it did look to me like Max Verstappen did an 18, or maybe it was Lando and Piastri that did 18s in the last session. It was right at the end though. So maybe we'll be able to improve on our time. There is a hot lap setting, but I never really know how it deploys. I always find that it's slower to use hot lap mode over just medium and using the overtake button. So far more torque on the rear end. Like, let's see if we can get this braking point for the pit entry sorted. Okay, just after the gantry. Just after the gantry should do. Okay, so FP3, we're currently on pole. Verstappen's behind us, but he's on the medium. So we'll have a quick look at the times, and then we'll fast forward to the last 5 or 6 minutes of the session, depending on how busy it is. And then do a low fuel quali run, because that was a high fuel quali run, and see whether we can get into the 18s, because that would be nice, I think. Getting into the 18s would be fun. If we can accomplish it. So we hit 21% tyre wear on there. And apparently you can go a second and a half faster. Interesting. Okay, let's go to the car setup. No, let's go to the car setup. Drop the fuel out. We don't want to go full quali sim, so we'll do five laps. Aero's good, I think. It's just the car's very unstable. It sort of doesn't fill you with much confidence. So Lando Norris, a second and a half off of us in the McLaren on softs, but again, we don't know what his fuel levels are. So let's fast forward to the end of the session, or just before the end of the session, and do the low fuel run. They're all pretty much a second off of us at the moment. I'm still losing time on that final sector, I think. A lot of time. I need to figure out how to get that final corner because it's just so progressive on the throttle. But the back end just always wants to sort of kick out, and it's not fun. It's not fun. There you go, George Russell has already done a fastest final sector than us by over a tenth. So there's definitely a tenth we can find already. That'd get us into the 18s. 21 minutes left. Kimi Antonelli goes a tenth slower than us, and he does a fastest final sector. 15 minutes remaining. I think we're going to find the likes of Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, maybe even Charles Leclerc going hard into the 18s, I think. Right, 8 minutes remaining. Let's go out and do this run. And then we can jump to qualifying and see what we can get done. Flying lap. Oh, we've got traffic, that's annoying. It's Jackson. Whoa! What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Oh man, this is just, oh, it's just bad timing, bad timing. We didn't even get past him. We didn't even, we didn't even get past him. 18.5 and we got held up massively at the start. I think we might be able to get 17. Though I don't think I've ever been that quick around here. Let's save the tyres, save the ERS. Go for one final run. No!
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
No. It's those curbs. It really is so sensitive to the curbs. But I mean, it's all right. Well, let's go after this corner because I got this corner relatively sweet. I think it's our first massive incident actually. So over the curb, on the throttle. We lost a lot of time there. Oh well. Gained a little bit there. Sort of matching everything at the moment. We've run out of ERS. Shame we've run out of tyres. Okay, but we know, so we lost 4 tenths, I think it was 3.8 tenths, just at the first corner when we had to pass George or Antonelli on that last lap. So I mean we know that there's like an 18.1. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Go away, go away. Return to garage. So we know there's an 18.1. So I guess we'll just wait and see what everyone else does, I guess. I don't know what that noise was. It's an 18.5 with sort of 5 laps of fuel in. But again, you know what AI's like. They'll turn up to qualifying and they'll be going a second a lap faster, so...
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Where is Carlos? He's 2.5 seconds slower. That's not good. That is not good at all. Hayden Jackson, the guy we actually wanted to hire, is in front of him. Okay, Williams not looking so strong anymore either. Well, I guess it's time to go into qualifying. Messages. Okay, he's telling me not to cut turn 10. Needs to get a penalty on top of the car, yada yada yada. Okay. Always put fresh components on. Use your number 1 components for all your practices, or as many practices as you can before they're useless. And then use your number 2s for your racing, essentially. What's our weekend tire allocation? Q1 soft softs, Q2 soft mediums, and Q3 is soft. Okay, right. Let's jump into it, into quali, see where we can come.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
Lovely. Nice little low-down shot of Jarno talking to his engineers. We'll fast forward a little bit. We only want to put 1 run in, really. And they're already doing 18.5s. 17.6 for Max Verstappen. Okay, so it might be more tricky than we think. Let's make sure my setup is on. Yes. Take the fuel out. 3.4, please. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Flying lap. We don't need to do our entire warming for Q1. Hopefully we can get out of Q1. It's looking like we're sort of going to be around, hovering around the top 10. If we can get into the top 10, that'd be nice.
I'm afraid we've dropped to P22. P22.
Haven't done a lap yet, Mark. Shush. First sector, looking promising. Looking promising, come on. That was a bit slow, scrubbing too much with the lock. Bad. Oh! That was bad, bad, bad. That was really bad. We lost like a second. That should be enough. That should be enough for Q1. We lost so much time in those last couple of corners. That was entirely my fault. I screwed that up. Let's have a look and see where that puts us. We'll fast forward. So the 17.6. And I lost, yeah, see, I lost a whole second through that last sector. I thought I did. Absolutely shocking. But we know we've got time that we can find. So let's jump through to Q2. We're currently P5. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We can definitely get into those that 117s. Definitely. 100%. We go. We go. If you're enjoying, jump in the chat, have a conversation, get involved. On to Q2 then. Max Verstappen sitting comfortably at the top for, well, actually not so comfortably. Lando Norris is only 100th behind him, but we'll jump through and get straight on track for Q2. Might have to do 2 runs here, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. We should be all right. I think we're going to go with the same tactic of fast forward a little bit, get into the last sort of 7 or 8 minutes. 17.5s again. We've got fresh softs. Let's go for it. Let's go for it and see what we can do.
Right, that's us down into P16 now.
That's bad. That's bad. Somehow it's the fastest sector. As well. We've just got to sort out that second to last corner, actually. But that was all right. 17.8 should get us through to Q3. Let's see just how much faster they're going now. They're still on a 17.5. We're on a 17.8. It's Oscar Piastri at the moment at top. Let's see if Max Verstappen or anyone beats him. Yeah, still losing that time through the last couple corners. But we can rectify that. We've just got to try. Oscar Piastri at the moment on pole. We are second on the grid, going into the final session of qualifying. Let's see if we can get pole. I have got 2 sets, so I'm going to go straight out, try and set a lap time so that we can try and best it afterwards. It's always good to have 2 runs available to you. We've got a bit of traffic ahead of us. It's only Verstappen in that lot, so we're going to back right off at Tsunoda. Right, let's go for it. Too much curb on the inside there. Oh, I missed my board. I missed my board. DRS there before. little bit better. 17.4. Couple mistakes that lap as well. But a 17.4 will do me quite nicely.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from rain now. I'll keep you updated as conditions change.
Because the 17.5 has been the best of the season. I've just bested that by a 10th, which tells me 17 dead. So we've got to find another 4 tenths. And that 4 tenths apparently is in the final sector, so that's all right. We're going to have to just go balls to the wall and try and find those 4 tenths. Because they're gaining, what, 6 or 7 tenths on that last sector, which is just the last 2 corners, I think. So let's stick a new set on and try again. We can do this, guys. P1, we can get there. Let's try. P1, we're in Q3.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Do it.
That's you into P2. You're currently on the front row. Nice work.
Couldn't do it, guys. We could try and get one more lap, but the tyres are going to be shot, but we can try. We're going to harvest. We're going to harvest. Oh, we're not going to have enough fuel, I don't think. We're not going to have enough fuel. We were so close. Oh, I'd like to think we were so close. On a 17.1. I just needed to be a bit more committed into that second to last corner, I think. And there was a little bit of a lock-up on the third to last corner. Yeah, we're not going to have enough fuel, unfortunately. We'll return to the garage and see where that puts us. Ah, I really wanted pole position there. Oh, just over a tenth. 1.09 or 0.109. And we're just so slow in that final sector. We're so slow in that final sector. Still losing 6 tenths. Imagine if we had that 6 tenths. I'll be a 16.5. Oh, that's frustrating. Has anyone gone quicker? That's the question. Advance.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
No one went quicker. Jarno Opmeer second. We're just in front of Max Verstappen, just behind Lando Norris. That was interesting. That was definitely interesting. Oh, dear, dear, dear. P2. I shouldn't be disappointed with P2. That's a fantastic shot, considering the car's so twitchy. The only saving is that I love Australia. I've got great affinity with this track, so I think we may struggle at other tracks, but the car's just so sort of unbalanced and so twitchy. It just does not enjoy. It does not enjoy the curbs, so I can't like run aggressively on the curbs, which is frustrating. But let's jump into the race and try and get some championship points for the team. Let's try and get a win, actually, because we know that for the rest of the season we're basically going to be fighting to stay in the top 10, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So yeah, let's try and get a win, I guess. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Put your predictions in the chat. Put your predictions in the chat. See what you think we can achieve. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. I know that.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit, 3.28 miles around, with the streets making for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 14 corners around the lake, with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race.
Turn 1 was downhill.
Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Jarno Opmeer lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Yuki Tsunoda, and Hadjar,
that's what I want to know.
Antonelli, Piastri,
Piastri's all the way
Russell,
down in 8th.
and Alex Albon.
Albon,
Weber, Lawson,
Weber,
Carlos Sainz and Colapinto, Ocon, Gasly,
off our pace.
Aiden Jackson, and Lance Stroll.
The AI is
Hulkenberg,
like
Behrman, Maloney, and Gabriel Bortoletto rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the... And alongside me for this afternoon's...
Let's see what's going in.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Mediums to hards, we can do that. It's a 29 lap race. We'll go with 29.8 laps, 29.9 laps. A little bit of respite. We've got the car set up in, locked in, I think. So, yeah, let's try the one stop and go for it, shall we? Let's do a practice start. That was alright, that was alright. Let's turn off our ERS so we've got full ERS for the start. Start getting some temperature into these tyres.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
No rain expected for this race, so that is good. Nice and dry in Australia. Try and get these fronts nice and hot, so we're actually just losing temperature at the moment. And we definitely want to make sure we've got nice grippy fronts for that turn 1 in case we get a good drive down into turn 1. No one else is weaving. Well, I mean, Norris is weaving a little bit. Back off a little bit so we can put some pressure on the tyres into this corner. Get our ERS back up to medium. We use overtake as soon as we get traction.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
no.
not an ideal placement in your grid slot. You're going to need a good
little bit
launch
too
at the
far.
race starts.
It's all good.
Okay, so that's the rest of the
All
grid
good.
forming up
Let's
now.
see what
Be
we can do.
patient and watch for those lights.
P2, it's season 2 for Podium Motorworks. The lights are on. And let's go. Norris defends immediately. We go around the outside. Yes, it's first at the first corner. Right, let's go away. Let's run away from the pack whilst they're all squabbling, because this is not going to last long, I can assure you that. We've got loads of fuel in. We're going to be really careful of our braking points. Keep it in third through here. Don't touch those curbs and just get away from the pack behind. That was a good start. A little bit too much wheel spin off the line, but we managed to deploy that ERS as soon as we needed it. And now we can start running away. We're going to use a little bit too much ERS on these first couple laps just to try and build that gap. So we've got ourselves into a nice rhythm by the time they start coming back to fight us. Now Norris is on the hards, which will explain why it was so easy to go around the outside of him, and hopefully that means that he'll start holding up the pack behind. If we can run away from them, then this could be really interesting, and this could be a win for us. I've got a little bit deep in there, still using qualifying braking points, and as I predicted, they're already right on the back of me, which is not good. We're gonna have to run away through sectors 1 and 2. We know that we're slow through the final sector, but due to our setup, we've got a far greater straight line speed setup on the car.
Okay, DRS is now available.
So let's try and use that through sectors 1 and 2 to run away. They're right behind us already. Let's just settle into a rhythm now. There, that's not good. Struggling with the heavy fuel. The car is so twitchy as well. You get on those curbs and it just hates you for it. Lando's going to have DRS. We're going to defend with DRS. Run away. Oh no! Oh no! That's not good, is it? No one saw that, it's fine. No one's watching. A bit of a game glitch there, that wasn't fun. Like we're going to be defending for the rest of the race, I think. Shut off Norris, who has a go. The fact that he's faster than us on those hards is a little bit scary, though. I'm just trying to be nice and easy on the braking points. Not make any mistakes like we did just a few corners ago. Lando's going to have another go at us because he's got DRS. I'm not going to let him past. Okay, so actually it's that corner that we're losing all the time. got 1 lap pace, but it doesn't look like we've got much race pace, unfortunately. So it looks like the whole pack is pretty much on us. All the way through to 10th. It's alright, I'm comfortable with this pace. And I think if I can hold this pace, I can defend in the right places. Which is all we need. Just need to try and get out of that DRS, to be honest. Because that's where they're pulling back on us. We've got the straight line speed when they've not got DRS. That's a mistake. He's going to send it up the inside. He's damaged us. He's damaged us. We're not going to let that happen. We can't let him damage us. Dumping all the RS down the straights.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Leaving RS off for the moment, just using it when we need it. We know our tyre management is good, so hopefully we can extend this as long as we possibly can. Norris is really trying to pass us now. A bit wide there, that wasn't good. I think he's gonna get us.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 16.3 seconds.
A little bit of rear end. Oh, a little bit of rear end there I had to catch. That's not good. Braking later than him. Take all that curb, even though the car doesn't like it. That wasn't good. That was not good. It's fine, we can outbrake him. We're good on the brakes, we know that. Just got to keep defending, that's all.
Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Now we've got our ERS back, we don't need to harvest so much. He's straight, faster down the straights. Oh, I've gone straight on! I've gone straight on. What a shame. Carrying more speed into the corner. Oh, because I had... Push him all the way to the inside, you see? Make him compromised as much as you can without ruining your own line. On next time I charge it up. Didn't even realise I left it on. He's coming for us! And we brake later than him again. We're just too good on the brakes for young Lando. Away again. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! That was a big one. Absolutely stacked it.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Gap to your teammate behind, 31.3 seconds.
Our teammate's 31 seconds away. Let's try and build this gap, me and Lando, get away from them all. Tyres are starting to disagree with me. Running 1:21.3s, it's not too bad. Careful with the rear end here. Lando's going to get us here, I think. We're going to be helpless to it. We're still good on the brakes to it. We're still good on the brakes. Oh, I was lucky not to get any damage there. Lando's throwing it up the inside, but we're going to defend around the outside. Yes, Lando, let's not fight. We need to run away. We need to run away from the guys behind. It isn't happening just because you're fighting me. The guys behind are catching.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
Really? I couldn't tell, mate. We've gone deep. Lando attacking again. I mean, that was my fault. Anyone would have attacked.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Are we coming in this lap? Yes, the tyres are dying. Try and not get a penalty as we go into the pits. We tried it 4 or 5 times in practice and we only got it once.
Box, box, box.
Yeah, I will box when I get to the pits, he played. Pressuring me. I got Lando Norris up my arse. I don't know if you've seen. Max Verstappen's just made a move on Leclerc by the looks of it. Lando Norris has just driven into us. Lando Norris just drove into us. That was a sort of cautious pit entry, but I mean, it wasn't too bad. That'll do. Hold the clutch.
Right, let's go. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
More grip. Lovely. Try and make sure Verstappen doesn't catch us up, because then we're just going to be doing the same thing again, but with Max. He's 1.5 behind us. Oh no, oh no. Let's try that again.
Carlos is in for his stop now.
Faster than Max down the straight.
Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race.
Just gotta pull this gap. Pull the gap to Max, get away from him.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 10.0 seconds.
Or overcut us, because he started on a different tyre, didn't he? But he was right on there behind us. We've got to build a gap to Norris. Bad. Come on. We've passed Norris's pit. I think Verstappen is going to pass him as well, but remember, Norris is going onto the medium tyres, which means that we may be vulnerable towards the end of the race. Just got to make sure that Verstappen stays out of DRS. Piastri's still going along on those hards. Broke way too early there. I've lost so much time. Piastri pits. Verstappen's catching. That's our first track limits warning.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Okay. I'm gonna pit for new tyres. Might be the wrong decision, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're not going to get a flipping penalty once we do it though, are we? That would be unwise.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
We've got new mediums on, but we're 10th. So we've come from the lead to 10th. It might have been a very bad decision to put new tyres on. Right. Got all these cars to pass. We've pit from the lead under safety car to put new mediums on, thinking that because we're on used hards and Lando had just gone onto the mediums, we were going to be vulnerable. But I think I may have shot myself in the foot somewhat. Might have been a bad decision, guys. At this rate, we've got to pick off at least one car every lap. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. But we like a challenge. We don't always make the right calls. I also fumbled the delta as well. There was still an extra 4 or 5 seconds I could have had on my delta, which I didn't. But you know, you'll win some son. Hopefully the safety car comes in this lap, because we really need to get on with it. Doesn't seem like it is. I should say safety car in this lap. Yes,
okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
That was a bad restart. One
Green
car
flag.
Out, Seb. Come on. It's one.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
A bit cold though.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Almost wiped out Albon. Come on. Come on, new tyres. I've got to get this lead back. Come on. Albon, come on.
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
It's not easy. Oh, come on. This corner, I just can't get the power down.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.4 seconds.
Do it. On Tsunoda as well. Yes. Hold it round the outside. Oh no! Oh no!
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
I shouldn't have gone side by side with Tsunoda through there, to be fair. That was unwise. Let's try and do him again. Yeah, that was better. get Leclerc so we can get onto Norris. Oh no! Leclerc losing his rear end a bit there. Get Norris. Oh dear. Getting a little excited on the throttle.
And gap to the car in front, 1.9 seconds.
Let's go and catch him. Come on, we can. 5 laps to go. Get out of the DRS of Leclerc.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
Not if I do this. That was bad, bad, bad. Come on. Trying to be too aggressive on the throttle. Need to start catching Norris. This isn't good. No.
Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners.
Yeah,
if you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty.
I'm trying. Should have stayed in, stayed out and driven off with Verstappen. Just can't close the gap. I'm so bad around that final corner. on, DRS. Come on. It's bad. Missed the downshift. Going for it, I don't care.
Good job, nice overtake.
Come on.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
We made a mistake pitting. That's fair enough.
Okay, we're only 2 seconds behind the car ahead. Keep pushing.
Got back onto the podium at least. But my oh my, was that a bad call from myself. Oh no! Turns out it wasn't Norris I had to be worried about. It was Max Verstappen.
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes!
Yeah, could have been a win. That could have been a win. 100% could have been a win. What a shame.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
To take the win at the first race of the season, now that is important. You get straight in to your competitor's head and they now know that you are the one to beat.
Yeah, we fumbled the ball on that one, guys. That should have been a win. That should have been an easy victory.
And once all the hard work is over, and after lap after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our podium trio. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again because Max Verstappen is back on the top step.
Max, Super Max. Well, third place. Not too shabby. It would have been nice to open a season account with a win. But you know, we can't.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
As well. We were quick, struggling through the last sector, but we were we were definitely quick enough to win that race. That is frustrating. 6/10 quicker than Max Verstappen's fastest lap. And I think he was the next fastest person. So that's a shame. That is a shame. But oh well. What can you do? So we lost 51k in repairs. Sainz got some damage as well. I forgot to look to see where Sainz was. We're 22 points behind Mercedes AMG already, so Sainz needs to start earning some points, I think. And level 5 fan rating. Oh dear, what's happened to my internet? That's not too good, is it?
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
There we go, we're back. Have a look at engineering before we sign off for the day. Nothing in progress. Development. Why is it all paused? Why is it all paused, guys? See if we can get some bits developed. Improved energy store, yes please. Oh, we've got 833 left. Forward floor fences. And we'll research that as well. That leaves us with nothing left. Fantastic. Let's fast forward a little bit. Team owner, we've got some messages. Rivalry intensifying. Still with AMG Patronus. The internet's not having a fun time. Apologies guys if you're experiencing low quality stream. Let me just quickly sort this out. Stream health. It says it's all good. It says it's all good. Maybe we're just dropping in and out a little bit. It's great that people are starting to join now, but the race is finished. You're all jumping in now and have just finished the race. It was a valiant fight to P3. We were leading, decided to come in under safety car for some fresh tyres because we knew that Lando had just put on some fresh mediums. I sort of cocked up the delta a little bit and we dropped far too far back and had to fight back from P10. Managed to get P3 in the end, struggling in the final sector, but we were quick, got the fastest lap, not that it means anything anymore. But yeah, P3 solid. I'm not sure where Carlos Sainz finished, but he didn't get any points, so evidently not particularly good. Right, are we going to get some development? Yes.
Hey boss, really pleased to say that early talks have progressed well. And we're now...
We know that we don't particularly want to talk to him. We're going to delay that meeting because I don't care. We don't want him. Let's put it that way. We don't really want him. We want to get Calimea back, who we were supposed to have alongside Carlos Sainz to get some decent points. But I messed up the admin, and unfortunately, it all went to pot. So we've got loads of upgrades now that we need to equip to cars. We're going to give Sainz all of the stuff because he needs the better car. As you can see, we're all the way down in I think 7th best car, and last year I think we were 3rd or 4th for most of the season. So that's frustrating. But we got a lot of parts in development. Lots of parts in development. Drivers. some facility improvements we could look at. Phase 2 facility improvements. It's all quite expensive. We don't want to use too much money this time. Engineering needs a big bump though. Advanced tooling. We need advanced tooling. No development slots available now. Lovely. Loads of stuff for us to develop, but no slots available. That's frustrating. Did we have anything on aero? We don't have any available slots. That's frustrating as well. Okay, let's fast forward to clear these spots.
Good news. We've just completed the development of a part, and it's now ready for fitting. Be sure to check in at the...
Go to this meeting with Carlos Sainz, make sure we can secure him for next season. What's his current salary? Okay. We'll get there, Sainz. We've got a lot of development in the pipeline. Lots
Things are
of stuff
progressing
here.
well. We've got a bit more into the weeds of...
The weeds of the problems. Right. Okay, we've got some front flaps. That needs redeveloping. We need the big stuff first, really, don't we? So both of them getting done. Energy cell, dual development, please. Thank you. 37 days. We really need the rest of this stuff to hurry along. Assign upgrades. Looks like everyone's got their upgrades. And we haven't moved up the board, but we're getting a little bit closer. Mercedes, McLaren, Red Bull, and Williams are so far ahead of us. Interesting. I mean, we'll just keep plodding along and doing what we can, but for now, that is the end of the... Oh, some owner training. We'll do that next time. For now, that is the end of the episode. Thank you for joining, if you did. Thank you for getting involved. Bit of a quiet stream today, but it is Valentine's Day, so I'll let you off. On that note, I'm going to go and share my Valentine's Day with the other half. So have a fantastic evening and have a good weekend. And we'll see you on the flip side, my friends. So for now... Oh, where's my mouse gone? Oh dear. There it is. For now, it's goodbye.